Hi, this is Doug Frankish with a Camtasia tutorial on how to animate your slides in the Explain Everything app. So we're going to begin by opening up the application, and I've got a project that I'm already working on here, and it's a story about being on a flight. So while this image may not exactly line up with the text that's below it, I'm just going to use it for demonstrational purposes. So at the bottom here you can see that I'm in my second slide right now, and that I can have the option of recording. And so what I'm going to do is, what you can do is whenever you press this record button, whatever actions that take place on the screen during that time, including actually your voice, will be recorded. And then you can play back and see exactly what was done. So I'm going to do that quickly here. So I'm going to press the red button first, and I'm going to have my plane take off and head into the air. Now let's say that as I'm reading and through my story something happens, and I decide that I want to, like I said, whatever happens on the page will happen here as we play it back. So if I say that all of a sudden a storm came by and it began to rain, as the plane went on it, the people were going crazy, and then finally they made it through. Whatever is done on the screen is going to be recorded. So now I'm going to press stop here, and you can see that what I recorded just lasted 36 seconds, and I can go back and I can play and I can see exactly what happened during that time. And you'll also hear my voice, and I'll mute that in a minute just so that you can, because it sometimes has a little bit of feedback. Looks like I already did mute my voice. Hopefully our cloud will come up. There we go. This is a nice feature, especially to use if you're teaching students how to do something. I've used this before with multi-step multiplication problems and different math problems. I've also had students create tutorials on how to show other kids how to do math problems as well. So it's a nice tool. And the nice thing about this as well is that if I go back to my first slide and if I record here, everything will be in succinct when the recording is done. So when I go to export this final project, let's say I'm finished with everything and I'm happy with my final piece, and I'd like to publish this to YouTube. When I do that, everything that it will compile all of my slides and animations into one recording so that it'll play as a movie. So it's again another nice little feature from Explain Everything. So I hope you found this helpful and that you can now animate your Explain Everything app slides. Good luck.